Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, Certified Astrologer, and in this segment I'm going to be going over the reading for the solstice that has come upon us. So let's go ahead and get started. In the winter solstice, what you have is Mercury. Actually, let's look at the ascendant. I think something to take a look at is how the configurations were in the summer solstice, and kind of go through the succession of where all of the planetary bodies were at the time of each of the solstices. So, as you know, this is the longest night of the day of the year, and this takes place December the 21st, Saturday, a little bit over 4:20 a.m. Let's go back to where I was trying to start with. So Scorpio is at the ascendant, and that always means that there's opportunity for transformation. And of course, when you have Scorpio's natural ruler is Mars, however, in modern astrology, Pluto is considered the ruler. Regardless, as you can see, Pluto and Mars is playing kind of a direct role. And this is a strenuous sort of binary opposition that you have to kind of grapple with throughout the year. And this basically goes all the way throughout the year. And of course, you have additional opportunities to kind of rearrange your intentions and whatever you're trying to achieve. So you have Uranus on the 7th house, actually conjunct the 7th house, and that is kind of revolutionizing the person's the person that is kind of showing the personality of the individual. So this is kind of a deeper sort of personality, not only on a local individual level, but if you look at the world, there seems to be some changes coming up, and of course we would see that through the elections, but also kind of awareness of different issues that have come about throughout the year. So if you go to your personal life, or even world events, you can see that there's transitions that take place in your own life, and so these transitions can allow for changes to take place. I mean, if you have New Year's resolutions, this is possibly something that you can use to set those intentions. And then you have Mercury with Jupiter, that there's an opposition. So in terms of allowing communication to take place, sometimes there's an opposition to that, and kind of like overgrowth rather than communication. So then you have, of course, taking a look at Saturn going into Capricorn. That's of course by definition the solstice. So this is going on in the second house. So some of the companions and whatnot. This is something shedding light on that. But the second house is not necessarily a major house, but nevertheless plays an important role. Of course, there's 12 houses, and that kind of is the configuration that's taking place. Let's take a look at where the moon is. So the moon is Virgo, kind of introspective and methodical, very methodical moon. So moon is kind of an emotional planet, and this makes this emotion more methodical in how things are done. So let's go around this chart once more, just to summarize. Of course, by definition, winter solstice is when the sun enters Capricorn, and so that's what is going on here. Of course, we want to look at the ascendant, Scorpio, again, transformation, taking a look at where Pluto is. Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio, and Pluto actually is opposing Mars. So that's a very kind of fiery sort of configuration that can allow for that can bring distress, but when you figure a lot of these energies out, they can synergistically propel you into more improved individuals. So I think 2025 is going to be, of course, I'm going to do a new year reading, but 2025 seems to be a lot of transformation going on here. And I think we're seeing this reflected in the political system, and also looking at some of the economic sort of changes that are taking place. We also did see the coup that took place, the coup d'etat in South Korea. And that was very, actually, that was kind of a, a unique situation, because that was not what South Korea was about, more North Korea. So you have a lot of things going on. Make sure to take a look at this Uranus, and then Scorpio, and then the Moon, Mars. Venus is in there in the third house, not playing a major role here. But as I said, Mars and Pluto are. All right, so that wraps up everything for today. I hope this has made some sense. Thank you for listening.